I mean, look at this place. Just no man's land. And I'm slightly confused. And look, you have the mounds. I mean, clearly these are artificial to the extent that they're not natural features of the terrain. And you have this hole here. So those are clearly mounds. I don't know if they have a industrial purpose of some sort. It appears doubtful because it's a flood region too. So, and there's a dump over there. So, I don't know. Let's check this out a little further. Because the river has to be, I mean, I should know exactly where I am, but it's a little confusing. Where's the river? It's got to be right. Look at those deer. Look at them too. See, this is just, and we got to check out this hole while we're here. Like, what the hell is this? Oh, come on. Like, what? Why? Why and what? No, get out of there. Get. Come on. I mean, what are these things? And this is a region too where I have a couple other videos. Hey, get out of there. Come on. Stay up here. So you have the deers watching from the distance. We have the a dump. I see a tractor. And it's like a concrete recycling center type dump. And this is just plain, this is just dried out, riverbeddy, prehistoric. And we have another hole. I mean, come on now. And this is Moundville too. This is the longest serpent Indian mound in the world. Like, most of them around here have been bowled over. But, I mean, come on, look at this one. How is this thing? The river's got to be right behind there, but you'd think I'd see a trace of it. But this, look, because it's a pretty big river, but it's right behind that tree line. And I guess it's just floods with some regularity. A lot of this area does. I mean, look at these guys. Is this wild or what? I mean, just look at this place. Craters in the ground? I mean, maybe. So, come on. Maybe there's a good reason. And what is this thing here? Like, okay. I mean, you'd think, I mean, what is this? There's another one, just a mound. Mound. They're all over. And what does it, I mean, looks very symmetrical, at least at one time. I mean, it just pops up. What is this thing? Don't know. Oh man, this is like quicksand. All right, let's get to the dry. Come on. Look at that thing. It's another hole, mound, with holes all around. Just strange. You really try to picture what the civilization at the time that was doing these things, sculptures, things, they fed a lot into the Little Miami River, which is the river right behind the trees. And I think it was used as a energy source of some sort, you know, highly geometric designs. What is that? Just a log. I think if we follow this, I think it kind of gets us where we want to go anyway. But pretty wild. Pretty wild back here. Come on, come on. All right, the mounds. I just was here yesterday and saw these things and kind of forgot about them. And then the dogs brought me back to this little, it's kind of like an offshoot of the main trail. And, whoa. So one more hole, like, it's just strange because I try to imagine what a structure that's just constantly flooded out does, or how it has these, what was the purpose, why would they be here? It's an airplane coming in, the airport, because from an aerial view too, this whole park, Armleder Park, it's all geometric if you look at it. And then Lunken, the airport, you know, all these old airports seem to be previously be something with their straight lines and the flatness, and they held a significant purpose. And that's basically yeah, there's another mound, there's a mound, mounds everywhere. Just nothing. There's a tire. It's just such a bizarre area. I guess you can't really build stuff here. It probably is part of the protected landscape. That would make sense. And what do we have here? A big cluster. Let's go around this side. It's still kind of bizarre how still can't see the river nor get a straight shot to it. That's it. What is this? Tire. I guess the tires get caught in the mud. All right. Well, it was nice hanging out. This is quite a unique little area. The birds coming back now that the dogs are giving them some space. And we go back into the forest. Maybe I can just go this way. Come on. Hopefully we got a little trail carved out for us. We got the really nice yellow weeds, I guess you'd say. Oh, I wish I would have had, maybe it'll be there next time, but just in a row of weeds, just having one of those yellow things at Stanberry Park up the way was really unique. I did not capture it. All right, so more mounds. Mounds and mounds and mounds. Let's roll, let's roll. Okay, now is this our straight ticket? You all right? All right, let's roll. Let's go, Tito. Okay. Looks promising as though it goes through. You all right? Look at that. Just, nose. Kind of muddy. Let's see what we got. A bike through here. Dirt bike. Look at that. Oh, they just did a loop and went back out. Okay. Oh, they came down from here. All right, here's the trail. All right, we're back. We're back in the, on the main, towards the main woods drag. Wow, it's just right there. Well, I guess that's going to conclude this one. Not sure what, I have some ideas for some, I'm thinking of just putting short form, because the only thing I'm going to film, well, I guess I could put more production value in, but just the time it takes to do it. So I like, if I can find a kind of a flow with doing stuff like this, I have an idea of doing shorter takes on just concepts that dawn on me, like this non-dualism. I start listening to interviews with Sam Harris, and it's basically simulationism. Same thing, but that's just such a, him and Tom Campbell need to have a discussion, because it just seems so obvious. But I hear him speak about how it's hard to explain it and this and that, which absolutely, when you say non-dualism, like makes it, I had no idea, I had to really put some energy into understanding what they were saying when it, and then that makes it somewhat, you see that it's a whole thing online, and people, it becomes dogmatic in a way, just because so many people adhere to it, so it has to be right. Anything you, even the anything you overdo it on. But I think it's a long roundabout way of explaining a simulation, right? Non-dual, because it's exactly what it is. It's the same thing. So it's just, I don't know. I find it interesting and intriguing that just, I guess, people are just like Sam Harris is a brilliant mind in the space of the whole non-dual, that's basically what it is. But then I on a personal level, I disagree with him on quite a few things, just because I feel like he's such an intelligent guy, so it makes me question what I did, am I based in my view? And it clearly is, he just easily, well, I won't even get into it, but quite brilliant in the space of non-duality and the Waking Up app. I did that for a while, and it's it is the way to that's how you get out of your mind, how you basically, the main takeaway of all this, interesting and all that, but the main thing is just to eliminate fear. So that's kind of the stage of it, because everything, we're just flooded with thoughts. So if we don't have the thoughts flooding us, if we just keep them, let it all flow through you, then that's what Zen is. It's not a heavy lift, it's a light lift, to let shit go and just not be worried about it. But we're externally chasing these concepts when it's really a matter of letting them go. Being able to, in situation, and I'm not in that everlasting state, but it is certainly something to ascribe to do, because it's very, if you're feeling down, like when we get in our own head, that's how we get, depressed and all that. So by letting that go, just staying out of your head, you can let it go and just in a free flow. So if you can just free flow and not be, it's the analogy, and Sam, he brought this up, and I got to give it to him. It's great. The person who the homeless person on the street, talking out loud, yelling at himself, but really that's all of us. We're not far from that. We just don't externalize it because the voice in the head is the same. There's always somebody in your head, and that's kind of the point to reduce that and control that. And then basically it doesn't need to be there, right? You can let it go, see it for what it is, let it go. Like, the main takeaway is you always come out the other side, no matter what happens. So, like, that's pretty liberating and pretty, if you internalize that, to me, it's pretty clear. And that's where I differ from, like, how does he not see it as clearly as, it's a simulation. Like, if you watch a couple of Tom Campbell's videos on the science behind it, I mean, it's pretty clear, the physics, quantum physics, all that. I mean, it's a digital universe, so it's like, it can't be anything else. And therefore, all the things that are kind of obviously would go into that by, near-death experience, all that, so you're never done. You're the character in the game no matter what. Like, you're moving on, and we get wrapped really tight in this game. But if we can let that go, and that's what it is. Don't let it go. Don't have to climb a mountain to let it go. Look, just stop and just let it go and find a way to replace it. And, like, you can be happy there's nothing, you just let it all go. Now, let it all go. And, or something to that effect where, because it's not a static thing. You have to work, like, there's time throughout the day, stress, we got stuff thrown at us left and right. So it's, we spend a lot of the time reacting. Tito? Oh, there, he's ready to go. All right, well, I'm going to wrap this up. Great chat, y'all.